and welcome. Let's upgrade your Java programming skills together. In this tutorial, we'll be talking about Java variables. What is a variable? Technically, variable is a memory area on a computer. But we can think of variables as boxes. A box which has a name, which has a size, which has a type of information that it stores. Variables are very useful things in programming. They are vital, because if you don't use any variables, your program will be very simple and they will not be very useful. Because to do even a simple thing, you need to store some values on a computer, and using these values, you need to come to the result. Okay, now let's create our first variable. It will be of type integer, and int is a short keyword for integer, and the name of our variable will be first variable, and the value of it will be 7. What we are doing here? First, we gave a type for our variable, it's integer. After that, we gave a name for our variable, and then equal sign, and after that a value. This value on the right hand side of this equal sign will be assigned on the left hand side of this equal sign variable, and let's see, is it assigned actually or not. For this we use system.out.println. But we can use a shortcut for this. It is SOUT and then press tab key. And we got the same system.out.println. And this parenthesis, we need to give a first variable. So let's run this and see, is it working or not. Yes, we got 7 here. Also, we can make some arithmetical operators we can use here. For example, 7 plus 3, and our first variable should be equal to 10. Let's see that, and actually it's 10. It's right. Sometimes if our equations and expressions will get more complex, we can use parentheses for arithmetics and multiply by 3, for example, and 10 multiplied by 3 is 30. Let's see that, and we got 30. And now let's see what will be if we in system.println give our first variable in double quotes, first variable. Let's check that. We got for the first system.println 30, and for the second we got first variable text. From this we can conclude that in the double quotes, whatever inside will be given and printed as it is. If we give a variable name without double quotes, the value of this variable will be printed. So let's delete that and create our second variable. Int second variable, and the value of our second variable will be first variable divided by 5. Our first variable's value is 30, and if we divide it by 5, the value of the second variable should be 6. So let's check that. And we got 30. Why we got 30? Because in the system.println we're giving first variable. And IntelliJ is smart enough to understand that this variable is not used anywhere, and it highlights this with gray highlight. And it says variable second variable is never used. So let's use that and give it here. So check that again. we got 6. And that's right. And also we can make here first variable plus second variable. In this case, first variable is 30, the second variable is 6, and the sum should be 36. Let's check that. And we got 36 here. Actually, make it in a sum. Insert variable sum and this one. And here, let's use sum. And one more thing that I need to say is Java is case sensitive. If we use here sum and here use from uppercase, it gives an error because sum which starts from uppercase is not found. That's why IntelliJ cannot resolve symbol sum. So use from lowercase and you can see no errors here. And one more thing that I need to recommend you, that there's a tradition in programming. Whenever you create a variable, you start the name of the variable from lowercase. For example, int variable is equal to 1. As you can see here, the name of our variable starts from lowercase. If your variable name is more than one word, the first word will start from lowercase and all other words will start from uppercase. For example, variable for me. As you can see here, first word starts from lowercase and all other words starts from uppercase. For naming, we can use letters, numbers, and $sign and underscore from special characters. For example, 1, 2, 3 at the end, $sign, or underscore. We can use them between letters also, 1, 2, 3, or $sign, or underscore. And we can start the name of our variable from $sign, or underscore. But the exception is we cannot start our variable names from numbers. Let's see that. As you can see, there we're getting an error. So remember, don't start your variable names from numbers. In the next video, we'll be talking about numbers in details. Stay tuned and up to date with BitStream.